Can you believe we're already thinking about Christmas? Where did the year go? I have no clue, but what I do know is that this is a space where I'm going to be doing a lot of my holiday projects, so I want to make it look festive. I'm Anna, this is my channel Home Culture, and this is the picture I thrifted from the Restore. Nothing about this artwork matches my decor or style. But I have a plan. You know those really creative people who take art like this and they paint little ghosts on it and make it look like a fall Halloween scene? Well, that's what I'm thinking. But instead of ghosts, how about gnomes? And I am not a gifted painter, so I'm gonna make this as easy as possible. And before I start that, the picture needs a very, very thorough cleaning. I think I saw some bugs on it, like a little critter thing. So yeah, I'm gonna clean it. Are you surprised how dirty the water is? I was, wow. After that good clean, I sanded the frame. It's wood and pink, so that will get painted. Actually, the whole picture has pink and purple undertones. Is that an 80s aesthetic? Early 90s? Well, it's not mine. So before painting the gnomes, I want to cover up those pinks and purples and make this feel more like a snowy winter day. I started by adding gray, and I'm just using acrylic craft paint. The trees got some green. I painted a little Christmas tree by the house. Lots of white over the trees. And the tree trunks went from pinky red to brown. I loved doing this. It's easy and relaxing to paint when someone else already did all the hard work. My painting's all dry. I still might want to touch up some areas, but I think it's time to move on to gnomes. And gnomes to me are just like a rectangle with a triangle on top. And then you fill in. So you put like a rectangle, triangle, dot for nose, 2 dots for feet, and then you paint on a beard. That seems pretty easy to me. Now, I did say easy, but I feel like I would still somehow make it super wonky. So I kind of have a plan. I bought some sponges that I'm going to cut into a rectangle and a triangle and then like paint and then dab them on. And that'll be like my template so I know what to follow. Because I did fine following along here. I just can't, I'm just not good at coming up with it myself, like to paint myself. I never was taught how to paint, so this is just all stuff, you know, made up. So I will show you how I plan on making my gnomes, or painting my gnomes. Yeah, that's it, totally Van Gogh. I enjoy painting. I'm just like not great. I just like to make it up, that's what we'll say. A little yellow sponge, and let's start cutting a gnome out. So my gnome, I'm thinking this will be the size of his body. Now he needs a triangle hat. That looks very big and very wonky. Ta-da! My gnome! I'm also gonna cut out a smaller one so he has like a little friend with him. There! Okay, let's get some paint on these sponges. So that's his body. Obviously, I'm gonna have to fill it in a bit more, but that's his body. There's his hat. Okay, that's gonna need a lot of filling in, but that's kind of fun. At this point, it kind of looks like a garbage can with like stuff coming out of it. But trust the process, right? And it doesn't have to be perfectly straight. His hat would be a little bit wrinkled. There. I just have to let that dry. And I can move on to my next one, his little friend. The bodies are almost dry. There's a little bit of a wet patch there, but I'm gonna start on the beards. And to me, the beards are just triangles hanging down the other way. I might maybe kind of make them like a little curvy or something, but I don't know. I'm just gonna get some creamy whites and start painting some beards on these guys. But they are looking cute. I do like them a lot. And this is the baby gnome, so he doesn't have a ginormous beard, just a littleish one. I feel like the hats need a little character, so this one I tried to make it look like it's like crumpled, and this one I think it needs like some polka dots maybe. I'm gonna let this one dry a bit, and then I'll go over with some of the lighter gray so it doesn't like stand out so much. Right now it looks like it's outlined, and I don't really like that one, so I will soften that because I kind of like the more subtle look there. All right, so now the gnomes need some noses and some feet. And I bought these sponges thinking I would use like the sponge part. They're just from the Dollar Tree. But they're just too big, even for the smallest one is too big for the feet. So I thought, why not use the wooden end part? So here's my idea. I have some peach colored paint, and I'm just gonna give them a nose. And the nose, like I looked at pictures, and the nose lines up right in the middle of the brim of the hat. There's his nose. It's actually looking way more like a gnome now. Love it. And I'm gonna do the same size. I'll just add a little more paint to the bigger guys just to make their nose a bit bigger. Oh my goodness, this is so cute. And easy. Ah, you guys are adorable. Okay, and now I'm gonna do the same thing but with black for the shoes, or boots. They would wear boots, that's right. And I'm just putting them right on the bottom. Yeah. Aww. So now you can either leave them little round circles, or I'm gonna try to flatten out the bottoms. I think my last little bit is I've mixed up some gray and cream, same cream that I used on the beard. I'm just gonna add some detail to the beard. Oh, I forgot one part completely. They need a little pom-pom. Yeah, so a little bit of white paint. I think that's maybe my last bit. And there are my gnomes. I'm gonna let this dry, and then if there's any touch-ups needed, I'll come back and just either add beard or boots or something, but there's my gnomes. I wanna add just a little bit of snow text, which is just like white textured paint that looks like snow. I just wanna add that to the gnomes' little pom-poms and maybe their beards, and then the gnomes are done. So if this was, maybe your painting, you'd be completely done, and that's great, but mine needs just a little zhuzhing still to the frame. So I am going to paint some of the frame just to make it look fresher. It's a little worn, a little beat up. So even after I washed it, some of the aging didn't come out. So I'm going to snow text, and normally that would be the end, but I'll do a little zhuzhing before I can style this. So here's my snow text. Oh, it's dry. Oh no, it's not bad. My gnome picture is all done. And before the big reveal, okay, it's not that big of a reveal, but before I show you how it turned out, I want to decorate my workspace to make it feel more festive. And I have more gnomes for that. use the level to hang that? Absolutely not. Did I miss the stud 3 times? Absolutely. But check out how cute it turned out. Now, if you're not a gnome person like my friend Mags, snowmen would be pretty easy to paint. And other ideas could be like Christmas trees or little presents. But for me, I'm loving the gnomes. My holiday workshop is all decorated and ready for projects. To see what comes out of my workshop, click that subscribe button. Your support really helps out small YouTube creators. Well, thank you so much for clicking on this video, and I'll see you soon with another project. Bye! As simple as possible. And oh, my watch is beeping. Okay. Oh, now I'm just gonna, Paul's picking out flooring, and I'm getting, oh my gosh. I think that was 7 texts in a row, 8. To fill in the rest of I almost said pumpkin. No, it's not. I guess we could call him, maybe his name is Pumpkin, but the gnomes. No, the gnomes. I'm gonna do that again because I said pumpkin for some bizarre reason. Okay. My gnome art is, gnome art? That sounds funny. Gnome art? It's like a weird grocery store. Gnome art. Okay. And maybe more gnomes. I don't know, am I gonna do more gnomes? I have like bunch down here and they're adorable, but will I do more gnomes? We'll see. Okay,